Thank you. Hello and welcome to the maiden edition of the Leadership Entrepreneurial Game Show we call Legs. I am your host. My name is Faith Onyebujo.
Okay, Leadership Entrepreneurial Game Show Legs is the only show in the whole world that is for NMSMEs. The NMSME is the backbone of job creation for any nation. And as a country, we have about 40 million of them, according to the statistics being released by Smeden.
The Small and Medium Enterprises Development Agency of Nigeria. Of course, this agency is a parastatal of the Federal Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment. It was created through the law called SMIDA Act 2003, SMIDA, Small and Medium Industry Development Agency Act 2003. And of course, the agency started operations in 2005 at this building, your house right now. And of course, our main object is to facilitate the development of the micro, small, and medium enterprises subsector in Nigeria. And in that respect, we are expected as part of our mandate to support small businesses to start and to support small businesses to scale the existing businesses. So at the end of the day, collectively, they will create more jobs for people, they will create wealth and alleviate poverty for our people.
You know, it's a long story because I remember that was around 2010. That's when this whole thing started, and 2019 precisely. Then we're in Ibadan, we developed a curriculum called Leadership Entrepreneurial Development Studies. You know, we are teaching students in school, moving from schools. We have about 10 schools in Ibadan. And we've imparted over 10,000 students, which I'm very, very sure of in Ibadan, before we got an instruction to move to Abuja. And so we have to let go of the hosting and now start all over again in Abuja. There, we did the same thing. After a while, we set up the first legs, so to say. That was 2013 in a community in Kabusa. That time it was awesome. But if you compare that time and now, seeing that video, like, oh my God. So that's how it started from. And so we're like, okay, since we've run this thing with the students who are in school and we saw the results, why can't we go and reach out to the main guys who are really creating the jobs? And that was how the program from secondary school now became a kind of a global game show today.
Agile solely is about wealth creation, and that cuts across both in the economy and also in the mind. So that is the focus of Agile. So aside we trying or we ensuring that unemployment is being dealt with, we're also trying to ensure that people have a leadership spirit. So wherever area of life that you cut across, you are functional, you are viable. So that's the lane that Agile have chosen to tread upon.
Now, the challenge that most MSME face is funding, capacity building. They also have a problem with mentorship, and also they have a problem with market. Okay? So we said, okay, how can we help them in order to soften to like a soft land for them? So can we democratize funding? And that's the key word for me. Can we democratize funding? Can you use your end by yourself to decide the kind of funds that you want? So majorly, legs is to solve the issue of I don't have working capital, I don't have business to, I don't know somebody to help me to start all of that. So legs came in order to solve that.
Legs project is a laudable project. It is a project that will enhance and empower the youth, and that quickly caught my attention, and I was able to relate it with my principals, and everybody were ready to come on board, and that is why we are here today.
So this project showed to us that it is possible to really take a lot of Abuja youth and Nigerians by extension from their current poverty state, make them employers of labor, and make them to be self-sustaining. And the interaction they are going to have with other people also in the course of the program is going to expose them more to opportunities that they never knew existed. That was the reason why we said let's collaborate with them. And it has never happened in the history of FCT before that this kind of program that is people-oriented can come and we'll see opportunity that we can lift people up, which is why we just said this is a big one. Let's see how far we can go with them.
And of course, since then we've been implementing this. Though along the line there have been challenges. I must tell you the truth, there must have been challenges, because a project of this nature, apart from technical challenges, one of those challenges is the issue of funding, because it's a very laudable project, a large project as at that, so it needs a lot of money.
When you choose to go against a supposed monster like unemployment that has a whole lot of years under its belt, be prepared to have a lot of challenges. So we're prepared, and to the glory of God, we triumphed.
The only thing that gave us the impetus to continue was that we have a vision. There's an imagery of a perceived vision, of a perceived future for what we want to see. We want a whole new generation that never knew anything about unemployment. You could talk about 1960 to 1970, no issue of unemployment in this country. We had nothing to do with unemployment. But from 1971 till date, we're talking about unemployment issue. For the children that were born in the days of Civil War, all right, they could tell you about Civil War because they faced it. But in our own days, we are faced with unemployment. My children should be able to have something else to deal with, but not unemployment. And we have people who can create the jobs, but then we must give them the wherewithal to do it. A game show means that it's a television program whereby you are being quizzed. So your quiz comes from what you submitted as your forms, what you submitted as your business proposals and your business plans. So what we put as game show is so that people can see how you are answering those questions, and then with so much excitement and how you are ascending the whole ladder and all of that. So it's very exciting to see you win prizes from 50,000 naira up to 2 million naira in progressions. And you have a whole total of 5 million naira to yourself if you get each of those questions. So it's interesting, so that's what we call the game show.
So what we are saying is that this is an opportunity for entrepreneurs to excel. What do they need to do? Just canvass for votes. If you get adequate votes, you're able to get to the job creation studio, from there to job creation academy, and go through the process. And at the end of the day, you're rewarded with 5 million naira. And of course, so what I'm saying now is that entrepreneurs should take advantage of this opportunity because it comes in once in a lifetime. This is the first time it's happening in this country. So entrepreneurs should latch on to it, and then Nigerians as a people should support entrepreneurs to benefit from this program because it is worth it. It's going to change the landscape of entrepreneurship in this country.
The spirit of leadership is a spirit of entrepreneurship. All right, you can't tell me that you're a leader without you being able to set up something whereby you can create income for yourself. Because entrepreneurial really is about income generation, what you can generate. But actually that's the spirit of leadership. Of course, the taste of the pudding is not in the cooking, it's in the eating.
Legs.
Given your
Business.
Legs.
Run.
Being that this is the maiden edition of the show, let's take a few minutes to establish some of the rules of the game. On this show, we have 12 questions and 3 are bloodlines. As the contestants progress in the show answering questions, we have every question having a price tag, ranging from vision capacity building to business incorporation, business tools, working capital, and a day with the king, which is the ultimate prize. As the contestants advance on the show through answering questions, the first bloodline is called As I Go, God Help Me. That is questions 1 and 2, which are grace questions. It means that they miss the question, they miss out on the price of those questions, but advance to question 3. If they do get the questions incorrectly, on question 3, they are automatically out of legs. But if they get it correctly, they qualify to get the grand prize on question 3 and then advance to question 4. The contestants can also engage the host with a bloodline that is as a search engine. Here, an internet-enabled tablet will be provided for the contestant to search the internet for the answer. This bloodline can only be used 2 times. Once from questions 1 to 6 and once from questions 7 to 12. We also have the third bloodline, which we have labeled Ask a Co-Contestant. Now this you can use for any question of your choosing, but you can only use this once, so use it wisely. Now, regarding the prize tags, we have questions 1 to 5, which are the business tool grants, question 6, which is the working capital, and question 7 to 11, which is the business tool grant, and question 12, which is a day with the king. What is a day with the king? Simple. It's an opportunity where the contestant meets a king in the industry of their chosen career. Worthy of note is also that on this show, each entrepreneur stands a chance of winning 5 million naira. That is 3 million from questions 1 to 11 and 2 million from question 12, which is a day with the king. And that will be determined by you, our amazing viewers at home, through your votes. Now we've established the rules of the show. Let's give your business legs to run. This is the Leadership Entrepreneurial Game Show. Let's start the show.
Welcome, Mrs. Linda. I'm so excited to see you. You look so beautiful.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So now you're moving to the stage to battle out for 5 million to help your IT business. Ma, how do you feel?
I'm excited.
Definitely.
And I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, you should. You should. I need to see that happiness radiate.
By the grace of God, it will be possible.
Everybody has that spirit. So tell me, if you get to win the 5 million, what would your reaction be?
I'll be dancing, praising God, praising the Lord. Always praising the Lord. Always.
Definitely, ma. The Lord will be good to
Praise
you. And I'm
the Lord.
wishing you good luck as you move on to that stage to win your 5 million for the IT business. Thank you very much, Mrs. Linda. It was nice to have you. Good luck to you.
Welcome back. This is the Leadership Entrepreneurial Game Show, Legs. Let's welcome our first contestant. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together as we welcome Mrs. Linda Akubundu. You're welcome to the program, Mrs. Linda. How are you?
Thank you.
Are you okay?
Yes.
A little nervous? So, are you ready for the first question?
Yes, let's.
All right, so step to question 1. Now, Miss Linda, please remember that question 1 and 2 are grace questions. What we mean by that is if you miss answering those questions correctly, you miss out on the prize of those questions. However, you move on to question 3. So can we go ahead with question 1? Question 1 is for a prize of vision capacity building worth 50,000 naira. First question, what is your business name? What is your business name? A, Blessed New Creation Store and Business. B, Blessed New Creation Store and Business Center. C, Blessed New Creation Store. Or D, Blessed Technology Center.
B, Blessed New Creation Store and Business Center.
Is that your final answer?
That's the answer.
You're going to lock in your money on that?
That's the answer.
Did Miss Linda get it right? Congratulations, Miss Linda. You just won yourself 50,000 naira for question number 1. Question number 2. Now, question number 2 is a prize for business incorporation, and this question is worth 75,000 naira. Are you ready? Question 2. How much of working capital do you require? How much of working capital do you require? 5 million for A. B. 10,500,000. C. 10,110,000 naira. And D. 10 million naira.
D, 10 million naira.
10 million naira. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
You're going to lock in your 75,000 naira on that response. Did Miss Linda get the question right, or did she get it wrong? Congratulations, Miss Linda. You just won an additional 75,000 naira. Are you ready for question 3? Please step forward. Question number 3. Now remember, we're done with the grace questions. Now question 3 is a prize for business tool worth 100,000 naira. Here is question number 3. What is your current business idea? What is your current business idea? A. ICT training and communication. B. ICT training. C. Communication training. And D. ICT training and technology. What is your answer?
A, ITC training and technology. ICT training and communication.
ICT training and communication.
A,
Are you sure about that answer?
that's the answer.
Remember that you have bloodlines you can use. And you're going to lock in your 100,000 naira on that answer? You have a chance to use a bloodline if you want to.
That's the answer.
Okay. Did Miss Linda get it right? Did she get it wrong? Oh, wow. Congratulations, Miss Linda. You just won yourself an additional 100,000 naira. All right, you can step forward to the resting spot. Tell me, what did it feel like, the first 3 questions? Were you nervous? Were you anxious?
I'm very happy.
You're very happy. You made it to your first breather, your first resting point. And you're sure you're going all the way.
By the grace of God.
Right now, who do you wish is really watching this program?
My children.
Your children.
Yes.
All right. What are their names, if you don't mind telling us?
The girl, Ijoma Good News, Akobundu.
Okay.
The boy, Victor Obioma Akobundu. There are 2.
Wow. Well, Ijoma and Victor, I hope mommy is making you proud. Will mommy make it all the way? You'll have to stick around and find out. This is the Leadership Entrepreneurial Game Show leg. And now it's time for the viewer's question of the week. Remember, the first viewer to provide the right answer to the question stands a chance of winning a cash prize of 20,000 naira. Are you ready to win 20,000 naira? Here's the question. A leaderpreneur is an individual who combines one of the following traits. A, laziness and indolence. B, leadership and entrepreneurship. C, selfishness and greed. Or D, none of the above. Quickly text your answer to 070-5388-2187. That's 070-5388-2187. Registration for the next echelon of legs is currently open. You get an opportunity of winning 5 million naira cash, just like that. All you have to do is quickly head on to the website, that is www.legs.africa, to register. Upon registration, when you register, a unique voting link is attached to you and your business, which you will use to canvass for 6,000 votes from your friends and from family. Please note, it's important. You need to canvass for 6,000 votes. Remember, each vote costs just 50 naira only. That's all. Thereafter, you will be invited to a live audition. If you are successful, you then advance to the Legs studio, where you answer a 12 multiple answer question from the host and stand a chance of winning 5 million naira, just exactly like the contestants did. It's that easy. It's that simple. Here at Legs, we're all about giving your business legs to run. So please, if you have any questions or just want some updates, please follow us on all of our social media platforms, which are currently scrolling on the screen right now. See you next episode. Until then, it's bye for now.